Here's the Bestman.
There we go then. Right, are you comfortable? Could you bring the other lot in, please? Actually, before I do that, I've got to read out a few cards. So, let's do that first. With our warmest wishes on your wedding day, Clinton cards. Now, Dad and Angie, Mum and the boys. This is really, really special because Taylor, where's Taylor? Stand up, man. Where's Taylor? Hey, Taylor. Look at this. Have happy wedding. He did this. He downloaded pictures from the web and put them on a card at school. Really nice ones. The last one I don't think you should use. Probably the wrong website. And inside it says, "Dear Mum, have a happy wedding day, love, Taylor." Now how cool's that? A round of applause. But before I start, if there's anybody here who feels a little nervous and apprehensive, it's probably because you've just got married to Seb. My name's Rob and I'm Seb's best man. Although I'm sure Seb will have a new name for me by the time this is finished. When Seb asked me to be his best man, I was initially thrilled at the prospect. Unfortunately, it didn't take long for this feeling of well-being to dissolve into utter apprehension, as I remember the last time I had to stand up in a room full of people, I was found guilty and fined £300. I'm going to keep this speech fairly short because of my throat. The bride said that if I made too much fun of the groom, she'd cut it. People in this world that you can call a true friend, and I'm lucky to have a few, and Seb is and always will be one of them. I've been through some tough times in my personal life, and I've had to ask Seb, on page 2, on a few occasions for financial help, and he's never said no, always helped me out without any question, and for this and many other things, Becky and I will be eternally grateful, and will never forget his kindness and understanding. Is anyone bored yet? You are? Okay. Yeah, what's the time? Cool. Right. Seb lived with me for a while, and up until meeting Caren, wasn't aware that any hours existed before 10 AM. He likes his sleep. And now that he lives with Caren, he's enjoying his new 5 living, breathing alarm clocks. But seems to be coping very well. Can I just say that I'm sure everyone will agree that Caren looks stunning? And Seb, on the other hand, just looks stunned. Seb has always been there for me, and I've always tried to be there for him. There have been many examples over the years, and last year I got a call at something like 2 in the morning. I was in bed at the time, and Seb asked me if I had a screwdriver he could borrow. I asked why on earth would he need a screwdriver at 2 in the morning, and he said that he was out on his motorbike and had a bit of an accident. He said that he'd been travelling along the Great Western Way in Swindon at some speed and had hit an old deer. Now, I leapt out of bed and I drove as fast as I could to the scene. And when I got there, Seb's bike was on its stand. Some of the fairing was a bit bent around the front wheel and making it totally unmovable. And I asked, sounding slightly panicked, where the old deer was. He said calmly, she got up and run off into the woods. Page 3. Closely pursued by a ranger from the council, whose job it was to shoot her and put her out of her misery. The penny finally dropped, and I'll never be able to watch Bambi again. Everything will be fine, Seb, as long as you remember to keep saying those 3 little words to Caren. You are right. Anyway, look, I'm almost finished. Finally, I'd like to express my congratulations to Caren and Seb. I know they will have a wonderful future together, and I thank them for allowing me to be a part of this special day and a part of their lives. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and you didn't know about this, And nor did I till yesterday. Let's do this. I'm going to get this chair out of it. What am I doing? I'm gonna sing. You ready? And now the day is here, and so they face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. He's on a promise of that I'm certain. They've lived a life that's full. Seb's travelled each and every highway. He's walked for miles and miles. He went his own way. A few, but then again, too few to mention. Seb did what he had to do on holiday. He popped the question. He spends his days at home in the chat room. Being the banker, while Caren does all the work. He's such a yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when she bit off more than she should chew. But through it they've loved and cried, and had their fill of vampire closing. And now Seb will do a dance. I find it all so very amusing to think she's got